Elgato has a massive range of cameras now, and with the newly released Facecam Neo, we have 4 cameras to compare in today's video. The 4 cameras I'll be taking a look at are the OG Facecam, Facecam Mk.2, the Facecam Pro, and Facecam Neo. So if you're someone who is in the market for any kind of Elgato Facecam, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you 3 scenarios: low light, ideal lighting, and ideal lighting with lots of colored lighting. All of the settings on the cameras are going to be on automatic, so this video is absolutely beginner friendly. You're not going to need to have any background knowledge in how to set up the camera. Of course, you could probably squeeze some better results if you do head into the settings and mess with your shutter speed and your ISO and the white balance and everything, but we're going to keep it real simple. So with that being said, let's take a look. Firstly, we're going to take a look at how the cameras perform in low light. This is often the most common use of webcams that you see, as general users frequently underestimate just how important sufficient lighting can be. Now, obviously, I understand my bias as an Elgato partner, so I'm not going to give you too much of my own opinion in this video, so you can take a look at the low light and you can decide what you think looks best. Ideally, you won't be using the camera in this little light, but if you have no options, here's how they perform in low light. Next, let's take a look at the performance in the ideal lighting conditions. This means sufficient lighting in the room and on me as the subject. In these ideal conditions, I have 3 lights on myself, a large key light in front of me, a small key light mini on the right side of me, and another large key light to my left, creating a little bit of a halo effect. The only other lighting in the room are 2 nanolith bulbs on the ceiling in blue. And finally, we'll take a look at how each camera handles colorful background lighting. I know you streamers, I am the very same. I love having tons of different colored lighting in the background, neons, fridges, everything. And here's how those cameras look with the same ideal lighting, but with a little bit of color in the room. And when I say little, I mean a lot. Again, these cameras are all on automatic, so they are picking and choosing their own white balance. My skin tone is definitely varying a lot in these different shots, but you can make up your own mind on which one looks better. So now that you've seen all of those examples, you can get your own picture of which camera you think will be best suited to your situation, taking into consideration things like budget, placement, and the amount of light you have access to. It's also worth noting that every single camera was placed in exactly the same position and there was no zooming or cropping. The great thing about getting an Elgato webcam is you gain access to Camera Hub. This is an incredibly powerful software that allows you to fiddle with your settings and even save them directly to your camera. Obviously, I'm biased, but I honestly don't think there's a more user-friendly webcam software out there. I'd love to know which camera you think outperformed the rest.